Before I get to that, I'm tremendously excited and very proud of the work they've done this semester. But before starting that, I want to briefly do two things. Just give a little bit of an introduction to what Periscope is, so you understand where this came from. And then a little explanation of sort of what the procedure is for this evening. So Periscope is a freshman year class. And in the fall, actually Sam Dowering, as he's standing back there, teaches the fall class, where a large group of students together, without a lot of faculty help, attack a big environmental problem. And this year the problem is very big. Food supply and world hunger. And at the end of the fall semester, they come up with their analysis of the problem and solutions to the problem. That's the fall semester. Then a subgroup of those students continue on in the spring to do individual projects that, as you'll see, many of them are kind of engineering prototypes or perhaps scientific experiments. So that's sort of the way Periscope works. Now what we're going to do this evening is we're going to have the 6 different groups. Some are only 2 students. One of them has 4 students. We're going to give each of them a chance, about 10 minutes, to give an explanation of what they've done to a group of panelists. Okay? So the panelists are going to kind of move around and do this. The rest of you can follow along with that if you want, but I also encourage you just to move around on your own and speak with the students individually, so don't feel like you need to follow that. So let me introduce the panelists. I see Shafiq Islam right here. Shafiq is a longtime friend of mine. He's faculty at Tufts and director of the Water Diplomacy Center, right? Which is kind of a combination of engineering and the Fletcher School. Shafiq has a lot of experience working in developing countries, particularly Bangladesh, where we have worked together. And over here we have Al-Fatih Al-Kahir, who's a colleague in course 1 with me. And we all kind of know each other, so to be very formal about this. Fatih also has a lot of experience working, in particularly water, but also agricultural development problems with more of a focus in Africa, in different parts of Africa. And a third panelist who I haven't met, who I'm assuming is here, is Ben Bradley. And Ben is from the Public Service Center here at MIT. And a fourth panelist, who's going to be with us hopefully for a good while, is Andrew Whittle, our department head. The head of,
he's been spying already.
the head of course 1. So I think Ari is going to kind of be the taskmaster moving these 4 people around.
Man?
Yeah, you got the voice. I don't know. You're bigger than I am. So why don't I get the 4 panelists over here and we'll start them going. And the rest of you are free to do what you want. I encourage you to ask lots of questions. I think the deeper you dig into this, the more interesting you'll find it. And there's also refreshments over in that corner. Okay.